Today we are in Wolfenbüttel, Germany. Now, it's a city you probably haven't heard of. However, it's home to something I'm sure you definitely have, and a lot of you probably find absolutely disgusting. So the first thing we did when we got to Wolfenbüttel is leave the Hofbahnhof, cross the train tracks, come into the city, and visit Seeliger Park. This park's really nice. It's a big open green space, and just across the river, you can actually get a glimpse of all the beautiful half-timbered houses that we're going to see, because supposedly there are over 600 half-timbered houses here. And if you've been following us here at My Travel BF for a while, you know we are absolutely suckers for that type of architecture here in Germany. So right behind me here is the Schloss Wolfenbüttel, and it's supposed to be one of the largest and best preserved Renaissance castles in all of northern Germany. Now, while that might be oddly specific, I cannot deny that it's absolutely gorgeous from the outside. Just all those details on there, that nice red paint. Now, while Wolfenbüttel isn't a major tourist spot, we wanted to seek out and find some smaller local places that most people might miss when visiting northern Germany. So if you like exploring some of those more local, off the beaten path places, make sure to like and subscribe. Now, let's see what else there is in Wolfenbüttel. Now, while you can head inside of the castle or palace here to go into the full museum, that's not actually something we're going to do today. We did that in another video in a northern Germany city in Celle, and it was absolutely beautiful. However, it was almost all in German. So given our lack of German skills, we just don't really find that it's worth it. But it looks like you can peek inside and just get a little glimpse of the interior. So let's go see what it looks like. So coming into the inside here, I would say is definitely worth it. One, because it's free, and two, because I'm just loving these contrasting colors with kind of that gold and red, and just the repetitive design all around it. It's just something cool, and it definitely is different from the outside. Now, if you've been inside of the museum and know whether it's worth it or not worth it, make sure to drop that in the comments. Another interesting fact here at the Schloss Wolfenbüttel is that they have the Schloss Theater Wolfenbüttel right behind me here. And it was built in 1690. It was the first standalone theater built in all of Germany. Now, it doesn't appear you can go inside, but I do know on their website they have plays that you can go see at other times. Unfortunately, they're not running one right now. Now, what I alluded to before, and something many people would call disgusting, is that Wolfenbüttel is home to Jägermeister. Yes, the Jägermeister a lot of you have probably taken shots of. This herbal liqueur was first invented in Wolfenbüttel in 1934. The recipe contains over 56 different herbs, spices, and fruits, and you can actually go on a tour of the factory. However, that's not something we're going to be doing, traveling with a toddler, but it's something you can definitely do here. Plus, we're not really excited to actually try Jägermeister, as we've definitely tried a lot of it in our lives. So behind me here is the Herzog August Library, and while it doesn't really seem like much, in the 17th century it actually housed so many books, manuscripts, and resources. It was once called the eighth wonder of the world. Unfortunately, it's a weekend, and that means that it's closed. So we're not going to be able to go inside, but the pictures look incredible, and we really wish it was open. While libraries aren't something we visit a lot here at My Travel BF, I think this one would certainly be cool to go and see, because it looks very historic. And while it doesn't quite look like the eighth wonder of the world from the outside, I love the little bit of history saying that it was once referred to as that. So one really interesting thing about Wolfenbüttel is that they have a little river going through the city, and the area behind me here is known as Little Venice. And while I'm sure compared to Venice, we actually haven't been there yet, this is really small, so it's really Little Venice. It is a really beautiful area, and this is something you don't get in a lot of German cities, with kind of the river going right through it and the old half-timbered houses just smushed up against it. It's something quite unique, and while you might not make the trip all the way out here just to see this, if you are here, it's definitely something to do, and we're just starting to explore the old town a little bit and see some of those half-timbered houses. Now, one of the things Wolfenbüttel is known for is that there are over 600 half-timbered houses in the center of the city. It's an area of Germany that was not destroyed during World War II. So we're really excited to walk around and check out all of these half-timbered houses, because this is a style of architecture we absolutely love seeing. Walking by the main church of St. Mary, we just decided to go in because it was free. It was built in the 17th century and the ornate interior certainly did not disappoint. There are so many small details on each and every little corner of this free church in a small town, and it was definitely surprising. So something you should stop in when you're here. So one of the things we love to do when we visit any city here in Germany is find a unique house. It might be the oldest, it might be the smallest, and here in Wolfenbüttel, we actually found the narrowest house. So you can see right behind me, it's super skinny and narrow. I wonder what it's like on the inside. I don't know, just something to walk past, interesting when you're going through these beautiful half-timbered houses here in the center. And definitely something I would say you don't want to miss because it's free and easy to walk past. One of the things we find so fascinating about this old architecture is the fact that these buildings have been around so long, you can really see the wood almost warping. It'd be really interesting to see inside to see if they've really leveled out the floors or if they actually are warped. Now we needed a place to eat and warm up and just so happened to stumble upon Duygul Bakery. And boy, we got so lucky. This Turkish bakery was phenomenal. We even got some goodies to go and bring home so we can eat them later. This is a must stop if you visit Wolfenbüttel.
So one thing that we have noticed walking around Wolfenbüttel is that it is super quiet. And we're here in the center in the middle of the day on a Saturday, and even in comparison to some other smaller cities we've been to, it is very, very quiet. So we don't know if this is normal. If you know, let us know. A lot of businesses seem to be closed, or maybe they were just open in the morning, but it's like I can hear myself breathing. It's super, super weird.
Now, while Wolfenbüttel is definitely historic, filled with half-timbered houses, and home to Jägermeister, I'm not going to say it's a must-visit when you come visit northern Germany. However, if you're here for an extended period of time, it's definitely worth a stop because you can probably see the whole town in just about half a day or perhaps even less, at least just to see the main sites. Now, if you're looking for some of the best examples of half-timbered architecture in northern Germany that we've seen so far, make sure to check out Quedlinburg and Wernigerode. And those videos are popping up on the screen right now. So we'll see you over at those other videos. Bye.